season of Reelfoot has got the biggest cast we've ever had. This season also has the most diverse cast we've ever had in every aspect of the game. Welcome to Reelfoot 3 Last Stand. As Alonzo, he really impressed me in his interview. He was somebody who knows what it's like to be on his own. He's somebody who's, so young, knows what it's like to struggle a little bit. I think he's very likable. He's somebody that people are going to be drawn to. He's somebody that people are going to want to work with, and I can see him going really far. Anders is a wild card for me coming in. He's a small guy. He's not very tall. He's not very big. So I think people are going to look at him and they're not going to see him as a threat. And I think he will be a threat. And I don't think people are going to see that coming. But he also wants so bad to come in and be a villain. And I hope that he can come out and be himself a little bit and really enjoy the game and not try to be something he's not. Because I think people could mistake that as being cocky or transparent. Ashley is somebody who has never really watched Survivor. She doesn't know what she's getting herself into. Ashley's had a really rough life, and I think this experience for her is more of a self-discovery. I think she's a quick learner. By the time she figures it out and people realize that she's figured it out, it's going to be too late. She could surprise a lot of people who don't see her coming. Brad is somebody who just radiates this hero image. And maybe his hair, I don't know. I think you look at Brad and you automatically assume he's a hero. And I think that's something he's got going for him. Because people are going to come out and they're going to look at him and they're going to automatically want to work with him because they think he's this good guy. I can see Brad doing well. I can see Brad doing well. I can see him doing well in challenges. Brandon is somebody who's well fit for the social part of this game. He is a school bus driver, so he's used to well and bad behaved kids. He's somebody who's used to dealing with the most pleasant personality to the most ugly personality. So he's somebody I can see doing well in the social part of this game. Brett has probably got the biggest personality of anybody I've ever seen. He is a dad and he's fun. So I think the younger people are going to be drawn to him. I think he'll fit in more with them than he will the older group. But I think he could be an early target if he doesn't tone it down a little bit. I think people could see that and think that he should go. Caroline is our youngest girl. She carries herself really well. She's very well spoken. She is somebody who, when people find out that she's only 17, I don't think they're gonna expect that. I think they'll be shocked. She's somebody who knows this game. I think she's gonna do well in every part of the game, whether it be challenges, the social part, the mental part. I think she's gonna do really well, and I think she's gonna be able to go really far in the game. DQ is somebody who automatically stands out. She's got this long blue hair. She is somebody who is not afraid to try anything once, and she'll probably try it twice even if she didn't like it. I think that's going to help her because people are going to come into this game and she's going to be herself, and I think people are going to appreciate that, and people are going to want to work with her because they know who DQ is. She's not going to put up a front for anybody. Dylan is somebody I'm really excited to see play. He's a former college football player. He's funny. He's got his own YouTube channel. He is probably one of the funniest people I've ever met, but he's never seen the show. He's never been camping before, and I still, to this day, don't think he knows what he's getting himself into. I don't know if he just thinks it's a camping trip, but I think once he gets out there and realizes exactly what he's got himself into, it's going to be fun. Jeff is somebody I'm excited to see play as well. I think Jeff is somebody who I liked from the beginning. He's just somebody who I think is funny. He's somebody who's good at the game, and I think he's somebody that can work himself into a good alliance and go pretty far. Jessica is probably the most prepared person we've got this season. She gave up caffeine just to prepare herself for this. She's somebody who is very eager to play this game, but I think that eagerness, it may grate on people's nerves because she is so excited about it and she loves Survivor, and that could be a downfall. But I can see Jessica going really far. Joel's a diva. You're either going to love Joel or you're going to not like Joel. That's just the way Joel is. Joel doesn't watch a lot of Survivor, so he's going to have to catch up pretty quick. But I think he's going to do really well, or he's going to do really bad. But there's not going to be an in-between for Joel. Jordan is somebody who I think is very prepared for this game. She's made for this game. She's done these types of games before. She's done very well in these games before, and I think she's got a really great personality. She works with kindergartners, so she's got a lot of patience, and that's something that you really have to have out here. Julian is somebody who I think he's probably the biggest wild card for me. He's got this smile with these dimples that you just look at him and you're automatically drawn to, but he also has this look in his eye sometimes where you're just like, the wheels are turning, something's going on. So I think, when he gets out there, he may not be so nice. KYNDRA's probably the nicest person I've ever met. She's a beauty inside and out, and I think that could be a downfall for her. She might let people walk all over her. I think she may be too nice for this game. But she's really spunky. She'll hold her own when she needs to, you know, I can see her going really far, but I can also see her going really early too. Parker is our youngest contestant this season. Parker is 16, but Parker doesn't act 16. He's very mature for his age. He's very well spoken. He's somebody I think who can fit in with the older crowd, and I think he can fit in with the younger crowd. So I think Parker is fit for this game. Parker's ready for this game, but I think his age is going to be his biggest hindrance. People are going to look at him and they're going to assume that his age is going to hold him back. He's going to have to overcome that. Pete is on the other end of the spectrum. Pete is 60. Pete's our oldest contestant. He's got a bad knee, so he's not going to do that well in challenges, and he knows he's not going to do well in challenges. I can see Pete going really early because of his age, but I can see him going really far too. He has worked with kids, so he can get along with the younger people. He can get himself in there if he needs to. As a tax assessor, so he can get along with the older people. Pete's a politician. He knows what people want to hear, and he knows how to do it. He's going to work around camp, and he's going to tell people what they want to hear. Ryan is somebody who's been a fan of the show since the beginning. He just radiates this golden boy aura, and he's got this smile that just draws you in. I think he's going to do well in challenges. I think he's going to do well socially. I think people are going to want to work with him. If Ryan goes early, I'd be really surprised. I think Ryan's going to go far in this game, and I don't think Ryan can go early. And if he does, I'll be shocked. Shane is somebody who he knows what it's like to struggle. Shane is a loner. Shane's not somebody that works with a group, and he's never really had to, so that's going to be his biggest thing, is overcoming that and learning how to work with a group, or else he's going to go really early. Shelly, she's got a great personality. She's very likable, but Shelly's also loud. She talks a lot, and she does not talk quietly. So I think her good personality and her likability is going to have to outweigh her loudness, but it's just who she is, and I don't think she can hide that. Stan, I'm excited to see play. Stan is very eager. Stan's a great personality. He's one of the first people we cast this season. He is ready to play this game. He's been ready to play. I think Stan's coming in a little cocky, so he's going to have to tone that down a little bit, or it's going to rub people the wrong way and he'll go out early. But I think Stan's going to go pretty far. Tonya, I'm excited to see Tonya. I love her. She's a mom, so she can be that mother figure if she needs to be. But she's also competitive too, so I'm excited to see how she does. I think she can get along with anybody. I think she's going to do great. She is an older female, so that could be her downfall because they don't tend to do that well in these games. But I hope she does well. I hope she proves herself.